Oh my gosh, Shiz.
There she goes again. Oh man, shoot the messenger if you need. Justify the criminal's greed. Blame the documents if you want. Throw out a misogynistic taunt, but there she goes again, pissing off them men. There she goes once more. Facts will settle the score. If the truth is painful, maybe be less pitiful. Don't commit crimes and lie online. There she goes again. Documents in hand, breaking their delusion. Sorry for the confusion, but shit happens. Shit happens. Shit happens.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Skeptic killed it, and of course came with receipts, as we always should. I heard Mr. Kaiser's really upset, so I think we're going to dive into watching his reaction to Skeptics Live.
Right, let's get to that.
I wonder if he's stressing about what he said about the murder, because he should be. He should be stressing about that a lot.
True.
To country to country to country. Staying fucked up out of your gourd. They don't even care about each other. In fact, if they had to, they turn on each other and eat each other all the time.
Who, me and Skeptic?
And I'll shoot all of you straight because I've told Kimmy this.
You can't shoot straight. You got your arm at a wing
I'm actually kind
angle,
of
bud.
glad that shit happened last year the way that it did.
When you asked me to pull your records? Yeah, me too.
Now, they treated me like I was their friend. They did.
I was cordial to you as I am to everyone, yes.
It
would be weird if I live scrolled our messages like months ago.
It was just so that they could turn around and burn me.
He told me to pull his records.
They will have to live with themselves. You know? But, Skeptic, dude, this is not going to make you feel better, buddy.
What?
The reason, Skeptic, that you keep running from country to country to country to country, staying
enjoying his fucking life, sending me amazing pictures of beautiful places.
Is going to make
me jelly.
The memory.
I miss you, smoke detector beep.
Of your friend, the one that you killed. Do you think that it will make that go away?
Oh my God, stop!
But here's the thing, man. You can't outrun your soul. You can't.
He's not outrunning shit because he owned it. Hold on, pause it for a second. This is confession by projection, okay? Because Skeptic doesn't have to outrun anything. He has owned it. He has guilt. He, from what I've ascertained, is still close to the kid's family. So Kaiser talking like this is confession by projection. If Kaiser had the money and wasn't allegedly on house arrest, he would be running from county to county trying to escape what he's done, in my opinion, but I digress.
And until you started doing this shit, I never judged you from...
He warned you to stop doing it.
Any of your past crimes. I didn't.
And
I'm not going to judge you now. I'm just going to tell you.
I just want to make the point that a car accident's like a pivotal word here. A car accident is very different than 2 shots to the back of the head and utilizing a homemade silencer in his own home after he had surgery on his foot. That's so different than a car accident, dude. You are out of your fucking gourd if you're going to try to compare the two.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. He owned it. The family wasn't even as hard on him as Kaiser's being right now. Like, stop.
That before you start going after somebody for their past crimes, you might want to make sure that you don't surpass them with the body count.
Don't, Michael.
You and Shizaho are over there kissing Tiffalis's ass.
I made not one
Tells me
comment.
all I
Tiffany
need to
over
know
there. Hold
about
on.
you.
I literally, what he did was he grouped me and Skeptic together as supporting Tiffany because he's already villainized her to his mush brain followers. That's a call to action. These people are bad because they're connected to this person I already told you is bad. That's not cult shit or anything. That's really weird. You're great at this, Mr. Kaiser. I think what we're seeing is his reaction to trying to remember what he said about the murder of Donald Atwater Cameron Jr. and the events surrounding that day. I think he doesn't remember what he said. I think he's very worried because he knows he fucked up. It would suck if that was recorded like on the computer and on a camera as well. So you can't try to deny that it's real with metadata and everything. What did you say, Mike? You don't remember? You should try to remember. Continue. Yeah, he can't fix a dent and forget this.
Oh God.
She's a hoe. Fucking duh.
Well, we do have a lovely member here that used a milestone chat to say that we drama llamas should wallow in our own beliefs.
Wait, why are they starring for you and not for me? Why did you get that so much before me? And this too, like, why isn't it? Oh, now, wait. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm on my phone and it's not liking any of this.
Well, I just saw those 2 seconds ago.
Okay.
Yeah, they just came up for me.
It was switching me between the two, and I was like, wait, it says there's only one. So I said, please, sir, can you gaslight us more? Yeah. It didn't work on your ex-wife, did it? He was so far out of his league with this woman, dude. What an idiot. He fucked that up.
And you know what? I'll even read Sarah Marie's for, please, sir, can you gaslight us some more?
It's like she's here with us.
Gosh. Whatever your name is. So, like I said, anytime
Skeptic's name is David.
My address is all over YouTube. Anytime
no, it's not.
You want to come up here,
don't say it.
I'll talk to you then.
Okay.
But your bitch ass won't show up.
Bro, wait, stop that for a second. I was in Times Square with Skeptic and watched him stand up to 3 big ass dudes. I stepped behind him. I was like, I'm right here. He's like, nah, you're good. Like, back up. You're fine. That motherfucker is not scared of shit. Like, this is why you got to meet people before. Like, you can't call someone your friend if you've never hung out with them. Bro, don't even. I would choose Skeptic over the bear all day, every fucking day. I've never felt safer. He doesn't back down to shit. You're dumb. You're fighting outside your weight class. Yikes.
On you. What dirt she got on you that you still get on your
Nothing.
knees?
He's my friend. I mean, he can if he wants
to.
to.
And Huckleberry for $49.99. Wow. Wrangler, you got my view and my money tonight.
Ew,
Hello,
he's just out here lying for fucking cash.
Good evening,
Gross.
Huckleberry, and thank you very much for both. And that's the other thing that pisses them off, that drives them nuts.
Which is?
He had to try to think of something. It drives me nuts that Donald Atwater Cameron Jr.'s daughter still has such a tough time with the consequences of your actions, according to the state. Mm-hmm. That's what fucking keeps me up at night. That's what bothers me. Skeptic pointed it out. I get really emotional about this case. It's because there's a family that's hurting. There's people that are still so affected by his existence in a negative way that cry when they talk about their experience. And that gets me emotionally invested because I will always pick up a sword for someone who feels like they don't have one. I will be a voice for someone who feels like they're voiceless in this. Everyone's blindly following and throwing money at a man who has fucking hurt people, a lot of people. And by the state of Alabama, my and the family's opinion, took Donald Atwater Cameron Jr.'s life. I mean, what did you say to Skeptic, Mike? You dumb clam? What did you say? Okay, continue. Sorry.
I love this little chat over here. Apparently now we're called Shizza Sluts. That sounds interesting.
That's they're so unoriginal, dude. I come up with better nicknames on the fly in Discord voice. Like, stop it.
It's true, and we still need to do team jackets.
I'm so down for bowling jackets.
Skeptic, to tell him to go fuck himself when he dedicated an entire live stream to coming at me for things that I've already answered for. So that is what it is. And that's all I'm going to say about it. In fact, I'm about to show y'all something else that will make y'all laugh. I promise. It made me laugh. Exactly.
Is that really all he said about that?
He's using my name to get views.
Dude, he has
That's
100.
pretty pitiful.
Wait. Flag on the play. You're telling me this man that regularly gets tens of thousands of views needs to use your pathetic ass name for anything? Sir, I with all due respect, absolutely fuck yourself, like, to death. What is wrong with you? You really think that's reality? Holy fuck. Move out of your mom's house and stop having this false, inflated sense of worth. Because it's just not, it's not landing. It's not. Put your dentures in when you go live, you fucking
Nerd
weirdo.
Girl Jen's World for $9.99. JJ is spot on. A good worded AI prompt could make that happen. Wouldn't be exact and would need editing, but yes, that could happen. This is the
no, so hold
opinion.
on, pause. Your professional opinion can suck my whole dick, because we made sure it was recorded on 2 forms and that all the metadata is attached. So you can say it's AI, whatever. If and when the tape goes to court, the metadata will more than show the authenticity. Mr. Kaiser can cope as hard as he wants, but he's not going to be allowed to overdose this time on his fucking copium. I'm sorry, continue.
Of this 20-year professional. Absolutely. But here's the thing. When I had generally specific
I
in
have
the
3
damn
kids.
panel,
It's
both
my
times,
metaphorical
most
dick
of
is
you in
huge.
here now were in here then. I at no point.
No, they're not.
At no point said that I retired as a damn master sergeant.
You, Skeptic,
And
hold
he
on.
freaking knows it.
Didn't Skeptic just play that clip like 4 fucking times?
Yes.
But he never said that? Oh. This is awkward. A damn. Yeah, when he's lying, he skips. He remixes his own shit, or he just dead pauses. It's so funny. Spartan, do you want to come up? I have a feeling you would have a fucking hilarious opinion about this.
Oh, no
And
doubt.
I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. Oh my god, I can't paste fast enough. Okay. All right, continue. Sorry.
But it is what it is. And thank you very much, Nerd Girl Jen's World. And we love having you as our resident nerd, ma'am. And I mean that sincerely.
You don't mean shit sincerely, you fucking piece of trash. Stop it.
Let's see here.
Yeah, thank you. He literally said out of his own face hole that he retired E8. So that's
all right.
awkward.
I got to do something a little different here. So y'all bear with me 1 second.
Not give me, dude. I'm sorry. When Skeptics started bringing up the titty hair, I fucking can't. I'm crying. I almost died when he said it. Oh god. Okay, deep breaths. I don't want to snort ever on a live stream. So embarrassing.
I think I have already. Yeah, too late for me.
I'm trying so hard not to.
It's just running, by the way. He just, I don't know.
All right, can y'all see? Hey, can y'all see that?
Dude, he's LARPing as a human and failing.
Okay, y'all can.
I can't see anything if you did it up on the screen.
No.
So what?
I can't see anything if you did it up on the screen.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, when I make intros and shit, I just get clips of his dead air from his shows. It's so funny.
Damn it. There we go.
Is Team still live? Should I tell him that Kaiser invited him to his
There we
house?
go. I learned something new.
Oh, let's go look.
I got my nerd on. All right. I'm sure you guys recognize the gentleman in the center as the gentleman that's sitting to my left. All right.
Ew, I don't want to watch this shit. Does he talk about anything interesting like Team or I again?
JJ getting tased. Well, let's see what he's doing after here.
Anyone know if he
I
talks
in no
about
way
it?
think that I am. But like I said, you know, and, you know, a lot of shit gets talked about me that I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. You
Show
know,
him the documents,
whatever.
yeah.
I know what I've
Clips
done.
of your
I
own
know what I
fucking
haven't
words
done.
out of your face hole.
You know, and
Your
when they
fucking
can't
gullet.
get me by coming at me, when that doesn't work, they go after my family.
What
They
family? None of them
went
like
after
you
my
except your
father.
mom, apparently. So
They went after
go
my
after your
mother.
dad? I
They
don't go
have
after your mom
gone
or dad.
after my brother, my sister,
I have not.
my brother-in-law.
I have not. I
and
have
my
not.
wife.
I have not.
They have
You're not
gone after
married.
him.
I have not gone after
And
Kimmy. Hold on. I didn't say. Do you guys remember in Discord when I was like, hey guys, lay off Kimmy. We're target oriented here. We don't do peripheral people, right?
Mm-hmm.
That changed when she decided to degrade my stillborn son in a chat. That was the moment where I was like, you know what? Fuck this. So sorry, not sorry at all. You set the tone, and I still won't go to the level you went to. But I don't go for families or any of that bullshit. That's nonsense. Anyone that's been around a while knows that. I don't know why he keeps trying to assert that. I think, again, confession by projection, because that's what they try to do. Scotto, you look so fucking handsome tonight. Can I just let you know that?
Thank you. Look at you.
You're very welcome. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep interrupting. Is he done talking about us? We can go through some of what Skeptics said.
and it's really sad that they have to go through the links that they do.
What? Pulling records? It's literally my kink.
Just to get a few views on YouTube.
I don't care about views, or I go live more often.
It's pretty damn sad.
Oh, I have like a job.
You know,
are you,
that is what it is.
Are you employed,
Yeah.
Mr. Kaiser?
Because, yeah, I used to run with them until they all turned on me. And I found out real quick.
Hold on, pause it for a second. Mr. Kaiser, the second your record came out via Welsh News Network, which was half-hearted at best, like fucking do way better, you piece of shit. But when that came out, I directly spoke to Mr. Kaiser and said, hey, some of this is concerning. Do you mind if I pull these records? And he said, no, go ahead. It's not as bad as they're making it seem. The records will show that. He was telling others at the time that he was confident I wouldn't get any records on the murder because it was still technically an open investigation. So he was quite perturbed when I was able to get those things. I didn't turn on him. There were a lot of red flags there. Again, there's a prior live stream where I scrolled through all of our messages. But no, there's no need to try to make up anything about Mr. Kaiser, because in his own words and in the documents, he portrays himself as a villain anyway. You don't have to, I've said this about Chili too, you don't have to make things up. If the person's bad, they'll show their whole ass. All you have to do is share the information. It's not that hard. Thank you. He lied to everyone. He wanted us all to subscribe to his narrative without researching, and I'm just not that type of person. I need to pull those records. So, yeah, I am wondering. He doesn't really seem to leave the house very much, unless it's doctor's appointments or shit that would be, I don't know, approved if you were on a GPS monitor. We'll see on Monday. I digress. Continue.
And yeah, and Florida Brat Girl. She was one of them too. I mean, the links to which
the
they
generalizing.
go to try to trick me.
Trick
to try
you?
to trick me into trusting
what?
Someone by pretending that they're my friend. They do this in hopes that they'll get just a smidgen
Dude,
of
he's such
some
a
kind
cult.
of info about me. But here's the thing. Literally,
he's such a cult. So the
everything I've
people that
ever
turned
done
on
in my
him
life is
were now
already
like fucking spies? What the fuck? No, dude, you're so repulsive. Your own people ran to me and were like, I'm sorry. I looked at the documents and stuff and like, wow, he's a terrible person. And you're, dude, he's a cult. He's excommunicating people and calling them like fucking deep spies now. I genuinely, all that wave of people that came in my Discord and were like, hey, we finally looked at stuff, and whoa, I had never interacted with any of them before. That's so weird. And by speaking against Wrangler in no way means you support any fucking auditors or anti-auditors or any of that sides bullshit. We all need to like fucking be above that at some point, guys. We have to think critically and logically. Come on.
pretty on YouTube. I don't get it, you know, but hey, it is what it is. You know, it's pretty sad that the people that are coming after me and judging me are actually kissing Chrissy and Tiffy's ass.
No, we're not. We're just saying you're a terrible human. If you could be called a human given your behavior and lack of anything behind your eyes, you're like a fucking shark eyes. You're like a dead fish. I don't understand it, but it bothers me.
Well,
Okay,
it is what it is,
sorry.
Baphomet.
It is what it is.
Because here's
It
the
is what
thing.
it is.
The ones that are my friends, I know where they're at. And if they're not, well, oh well.
You aren't friends.
You know,
These are
I'm
internet
not sweating it
associates at
because
best that you fucking gaslight. Oh my god. I can't. Tiffany
now
is
I
for
might
public safety's girlfriend who happens to resemble an ex of Mr. Kaiser that he's probably very bitter about losing. But he commonly attacks and degrades her for merely existing and sitting to pee. But continue.
have a conversation with JJ after this, after the live stream in a minute. But other than that, as much as I love all of y'all, when I shut this down tonight, I'm done with YouTube for the night.
That's bullshit, sir.
Me and Kimmy don't talk about it. There's no reason to. We have a real life.
No, you don't, dude.
And that's
I've seen
what they just can't understand.
Hold on, wait. I posted screenshots in my Discord the other day of you responding to someone who called you out about talking to a 12-year-old in that private chat you had, dude. I have eyes everywhere. It's in my fucking Discord. No one has to set you up for anything. You're playing yourself. You should never be in a private chat with a minor. What is wrong with you? You knew about her track meet, you fucking weirdo? Like, ew, I'm sorry. Continue.
And when I shut this down tonight, I won't have a damn inkling of thought for it until I get up in the morning and start looking for content. And that is what it is. No, Bob, I don't believe so.
Oh, where's Lucy?
Booger McGee.
Someone said hi to Lucy. Why don't I see
When
her? Hold on, wait. Why can't I see her? That's weird. There's Summer. Is Lucy here? Happy birthday, Lucy. I didn't mean to bum you out when I said you shared a birthday with my brother. I think that's nice. I hope you celebrated and had a great time.
Shizaho blackmailed him into coming after me. So it is what it is.
Or follow me here. Skeptic's a fucking veteran, you dumb clam. You don't have to motivate veterans to stand up against someone who's so egregiously lying about being a veteran and grifting off of it. I'm sorry, I didn't have to say shit to Skeptic. He eventually came to me and asked me about it, and that's when I was balls deep in the murder stuff. So I was like, hey, here's the TLDR, here's the documents. But, like, no, Skeptic didn't need anyone to blackmail him. Though I do have hairy nipple pictures of Skeptic, so I could blackmail him if I want to. I'm just saying, they're very hairy. He shares that in common with someone. I can't remember the person, but where's that account? Give me 3-inch long nipple hair.
In there somewhere.
Bexa, where are you?
There we go.
I can't. Oh, I want him to finish so I can bring up Skeptic, because every time he talked about the nipple hair, dude, I was crying.
And that's just that.
Do that.
And Miss Dixie, my big sister, Wrangler family member, has been a roughneck for 10 months now. Says, and I thank you so much for that, ma'am. I can't wait till that says 1-2 beside of it. And she says, none of us are perfect. You've owned your past and have turned your life around.
No,
Let
he
the drama
hasn't. But
llamas
what did
wallow in
you
their own
hold on, wait. He has not owned his past publicly, but what did you say in that call, Mikey? What did you say in the call, Mikey? You silly goose. I can't I adore Skeptic for how he handled it, very Skeptic-esque. And I love how he handled everything. It stinks he couldn't play that tape. But I can tell you my interest was immediately piqued. Again, I think we're seeing the side effect of him not being able to remember what he said about the murder of Donald Atwater Cameron Jr. on that call. Murder burglar in full effect. All right, sorry. I don't know why I feel the need to apologize to you. It's okay.
bitterness. Exactly. Because the truth of the matter is that in addition to you all,
Happy to see you.
I have something with Kimmy.
Dude, hold on. Wait a second.
They will never have.
Yes, I will never have a relationship where I don't physically see that person. That is accurate. I will never have that. And I will cry about that with the dude I've been seeing all fucking year that I can physically touch. He can take me out for apps. It's this crazy thing that people do called touching grass, but I don't know if you're like allowed in the lawn or anything. Well, I don't know. He's got to be allowed to get air, right? He's going to be allowed outside.
I think so.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's and groovy. That is a wonderful question. I would love to ascertain that. However, it's a lot of data. I would require a lot of help. If you would like to help with that, you should, because that is an amazing question. Kimmy's nipple hair here is really fucking helping me transition things. I adore it.
Love and happiness. And I got to tell you, the only thing
this man that lives with his mom is talking about happiness.
Kimmy Dawn.
Her last name is not
Kaiser. That I had met her 20 years earlier.
Words from a sage.
You know, and that is what it is.
That's weird. If you met her 20 years earlier, she still would have been in the same spot, bruh. Some people are put on earth to show you what it's like when you don't grow as a person.
But yeah. So JJ, how did you like your
Hell yeah,
how did you like your first tasing?
Hated it.
Oh,
gave me PTSD, and if I would have.
Maybe he enjoys dealing with people online, so he can't kill his friends. You said it, I didn't. But shit, that was brisk. Yeah, he can't help himself with the lies. Skeptic stream was great. I love him immediately trying to like, oh, it could be AI. It's not. It's not. Law enforcement doesn't touch anything without metadata. Weird. His voice is so annoying because I always picture like he's like a fucking chicken, like because. I don't know why, dude. He looks kind of chicken-esque. You know what I mean?
Totally. Because.
Which is weird because like I've talked to people from down there and they say because, but it's not as obnoxious when they do. I don't know what. Maybe it's a lack of teeth, like it's extra enunciated or something. 20 years ago, he was Admiral Sergeant of the Kraken Reserves. He was in Afghanistan. He was in fucking Eastern Alabama.
He's the very model lover, body Major General. He's information animal, vegetable, and mineral.
Dude, oh my God. I forgot about some of those clips. And when Skeptic played it, I was like, I forgot that he acted like he was fucking Iron Man. I can't. Oh, fuck. It's not even lazy eye. He has a lot of drooping on one side of his face, which is alarming, but he did have a seizure on live stream. So I'm gonna guess it's some sort of medical thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God, Tony. Where have you been all my life? Let's do it. I only have like a half hour before I hit my hour mark, so. It was a copper pipe. Yeah, he fucking rotted his brain or some shit. Chickens are sweet. Don't Wranglerize them. I'm so sorry. Aw, Tony. I love Tony. Live in love. Does he talk about us again?
Yeah, I think he's just wandering off on JP.
Known about frauditors in, I probably would have yelled,
I
help,
want to
help,
know
help.
what the blackmail is. What blackmail do I have?
That was a conspiratorial.
Yeah, I would have swore they put 100,000 votes in instead of 50,000. No, honestly, I know not all agencies actually make you get tased. It's like some people have the mindset, which I don't disagree with, was I'm not going to get tased. I carry a gun. I don't have to get shot with one of them either. But I thought it was a good experience in one way because before you ever use that on somebody,
so fucking great. You shoot people at stop signs or whatever.
Is this justified or not? Because you know what they're going to feel.
Absolutely.
Can you pause for a second?
Okay.
I'm gonna shut this down real quick. I've seen the clip of him having a seizure on live stream based on his behavior and visually what I could see, as well as his mother's response to the incident. No, I wholeheartedly believe he has a seizure disorder. That actually aligns with something that I heard. I heard that around 2015, 2016, Michael was barred by the courts from having a driver's license in Alabama. I'm wondering if that goes hand in hand with the seizure issue. I do know from research that I've done that prolonged use of benzos can induce seizure disorders. And from what I heard, again, he had a penchant for Klonopins.
And the line of duty. And I guarantee you, before you squeeze that trigger, that same thing went through your mind. But that is because you know the finality and the end result of sending those rounds downrange.
That was for sure a legitimate seizure.
That goes back to that fear. I thought they say your life flashes before your eyes and you see the end is coming. I saw the end coming. Yeah, that's one of the couple times I thought I was going to leave this world for sure. But no, Mike's Maverick, I promise you I didn't pee myself, but I can also promise you that I heard all the stories and I didn't drink anything.
Why can't I see Lucy in chat? Am I blocked?
And I bet I went to the bathroom and tried to pee probably 40 times before I got tased because I did not want to piss myself in front of everybody.
We're at chat.
In the StreamYard chat, I can't see Lucy, but I can see people talking to her. I'm only getting like a quarter of the chat, so if you think I'm ignoring you, I'm not. I'm not getting all of the chat right now.
I see the same thing. I see Lucy on the YouTube side, but I don't see her on the StreamYard side.
Why doesn't StreamYard like you, Lucy? What happened?
But we know you're there now.
Yeah. Mechanic, she's ignoring us. I don't know if he has a license. I'm not sure. That would be interesting to find out, considering she's ignoring us. Oh, she went for cake and a shot.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. I didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
No, StreamYard, you're supposed to see all of them.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. What, the tear gas chamber, that did not end with that day. See, what wound up happening is because
I'll miss you, Tony.
Your BDUs were completely saturated in it. Regardless.
Yeah, okay, if he's not talking about us, then I don't give a fuck what he's talking about, to be fair.
Yeah, it seems like he's not talking about us anymore.
Okay. Good. Oh, no, never be. B. Blanco protected me at court from crazy Zane Kane.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. Him and Josh Abrams, and every time I say Josh Abrams was like nice and like made sure we were safe, everyone's like, he's a piece of shit. I'm like, okay, I'm only sharing my personal experience. So I apologize.
You might want to check your Discord. I don't know if you can.
Right, Skeptic going to Europe, good for him. Yeah, he tried to talk shit about Skeptic for being successful. It was really weird.
Somebody DM me a screenshot and I DM'd it to you.
Okay, again, I will say, should I put that up? Fuck. Okay. I wouldn't normally acknowledge such things, but I wanted to point out the caliber of people that we're dealing with here. Oh my god, I have to get through all the Todd ones first. You racist piece of shit. I'm forever gonna dunk on you because you're such a fucking racist. Firm Missile and Skeptics Chat tried to say Dickbag Patrol is a kitty diddler and a porn maker. Again, as I've said many times, when you falsely accuse someone of something like that, you dilute the public reaction when people are actually pedophiles. So if you could refrain from making unsubstantiated allegations of pedophilia, that would be excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to watch some of Skeptics? Then I'm going to go to bed because it's almost 11 and I'm old.
Same. But
I'm forever on a... do you want to watch a little bit of Skeptics? I didn't get to watch the part where he was playing clips of his calls with Kaiser or whatever because children at the time, but...
Mm-hmm. Finish reading super chats and then I'll turn it over to the I'll turn it over to the fucking other chat and y'all can yell at me. Stop sending me money right now. Don't send any.
Let me go back to up here where you were talking about Kaiser.
Yeah.
People do it all the time too.
Can I say the blue on blue?
So no big deal.
I
Right?
immediately
This
hit Skeptic up and I
monochromatic
was
is
like,
really...
that looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
My eye loves it.
And then a lot of times people will hear someone exaggerating something
did
and
he
go,
talk about the murder on the other one too? Oh shit, you dumb fuck. Oh boy, okay. Oh, good for him. I'm proud of him.
But Taddy broke that down and he explains exactly why that fucking story is impossible. It's not possible for that story to be true. So,
Hi, Seema.
Of course, I asked him
I
about
haven't
this.
seen
Hey,
you since
what's
New
the deal
York?
with this? He starts to tell me, oh, yeah, it happened. It happened. Just like I said it. It's like, no, it didn't happen just like you said it because I know physics and what you said is not possible. So that's impossible. Stop lying. Like, listen, I even told him the same thing I told you guys. I said, look, military people, we exaggerate. I said, I guarantee you that fucking anytime Stone Vet tells a story, he's not telling you the 100% truth to that story. Whether it be because he's exaggerating involuntarily or whether it's because it's an old memory that just isn't as sharp as it used to be. He misremembers something. There's sometimes always there's a reason for a slight deviation in a story because we perceive that in the moment and then we retrieve that in the future.
So like in looking into situations, I've always found that there's slight deviations for perspective. From each person's perspective, it's different. But from all perspectives, Kaiser's a piece of shit. So I just wanted to make sure everyone remembered that. Thank you. And Seam is hot. I digress.
You know what I'm saying? We get it. When it happens, we see it. It can't go back.
Dude, I can't even see Stan's comments. What the fuck? So okay, I'm going to exit StreamYard and come back because this is bullshit. Or wait, I don't even have to. I can start YouTube in a tab. Okay, hold on. I'm just not going to be able to talk for a minute, so we'll listen to Daddy Skeptic talk.
Okay.
Voluntarily exaggerate the story, and sometimes we involuntarily exaggerate the story. So I said, let's talk real quick because the story's not true. Is it an exaggeration or is it a lie? Because an exaggeration is pretty big. A lie, on the other hand, is, like that you can't do that. You're pulling in money based on your service. These stories you're telling people that you were in Iraq and Afghanistan and you had a fucking moment of death upon you as your Humvee gets struck by 70 or by an RPG while moving 70 miles per hour. What non-military person that's out there that has a few dollars to give to someone who served their country? What is what do you think the inclination of that person to choose to give the money to you over an actual vet or another streamer who's doing it better? Maybe they're all on the same footing to him, and he hears your story and says, I'm going to give it to him. Or maybe it's somebody who's been through that shit, doesn't have a platform like you have, and says,
Yeah,
finally,
see,
man,
that's what
somebody's
pisses me
able to
off.
tell my story.
Pause
When
it. Like, I'm not big on going over the stolen valor stuff because I'm not a veteran. I don't understand it. I've had vets in my family. But I've seen the trauma that veterans go through. I think we all have. We've seen the videos. We've heard anecdotal stories. We've seen news stories locally about veterans battling with PTSD. And I think that stealing that sort of trauma for personal gain is one of the most disgusting things a human being can do. I think stealing anyone's trauma to try to garner sympathy for monetary value is gross human behavior, and I will always call that out. And I'm happy so many other people are on that same wavelength because, I mean, we as a society should self-regulate, and this type of behavior just isn't okay.
it's not your story because you didn't live through it. Not at all. So he's stuck with the story, guys. He would not budge that story was fake. Would not budge on it. So I said, okay, whatever. I'm not really here to.
Yeah,
to
some of those
trip on
videos
that.
are tough.
I'm really trip on
They're
that.
real
But
tough.
there's another story you told me about rescuing a Afghanistan interpreter, right? Like you told us this story that you had rescued this interpreter from Afghanistan and helped secure his citizenship to America for the service that he put in for our country. So I was like, hey, okay, that's good. That's good, right? Let's get in touch with this interpreter. That's what I said to him. I said, let's get in touch with this interpreter. He said, oh, I can't do that. I don't know
Can you pause it?
Come on, maybe. Yeah. If you
The RPG story, yes, but his exaggerated claims of service directly overlap with service that actual veterans have gone through. So while that story was bullshit, a lot of the other stuff that he says that's pain that other people carry that he never had to experience. Yeah, see, my old man was a vet. It is really sad. But that's a terrible thing to exaggerate about.
You help secure his way to get back to America, there's got to be some. Are you telling me that you don't have any way, no way at all to get in touch with this guy? This guy that you saved his life. You pulled him out of Afghanistan and dropped him in America with probably a pretty decent. You have no fucking way to get in touch with this guy. No, I can't, skeptic. I can't, brother. I can't, brother. Kept telling me every time I asked him for something, he said, excuse, right?
I adore his Kaiser impressions.
So finally I said, look, man, Master Sergeant has your DD-214. They're literally saying that your stories are bullshit, not based on anything you're telling me or anything they're perceiving, but based on fucking a government document that anybody can get their hands on with a FOIA request. Or right? I don't know the exact
Don't you
process,
start side missions in my chat, McAddicts. He's side missioning out in my chat. I think he said he had three deployments. Yeah, but either way, he failed to launch out of Alabama, so no, he had 0.
Failed to launch.
He's living with his mom. It's accurate. He was in Middle Eastern Alabama causing havoc, but not with the military. I can't because you have to sound like a chicken because ignore the side quest. Sorry, I will. Okay, we need to find a good part though because I have 10 more minutes before I go and retreat to Discord like I usually do.
All right, well, let's get up here. There's gonna be some I already played that little video.
Oh, of him saying he's an E8 after Kaiser was saying that he never said that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there we
Oh.
go.
I love the blue on blue.
Sergeant. I was an
Okay.
Uh,
So before we allow this to go in, you have to know the context. All right. So who's the guy, Dickbag? Do you know who the guy is that is that's talking here? I don't know who his name is, but anyway, he has Kaiser on, and he's talking about his military service, his history, and he says, "I'm a retired buck sergeant, E6." I think that's what he said he was, retired buck sergeant E6. And Michael Kaiser responds with, "Retired E8 here," or "I'm retired E8. Watch, here, I'll play it for you. You don't have to take my word for it. You get to hear it yourself.
and I retired a buck sergeant. I was an E5P. Because I was
RDA.
right, because I was getting ready.
You hear that? How casually he just goes, right. Like he just casually accepts what Kaiser says. Retired E8. I'll play it again for you.
And I retired a buck sergeant. I was an E5P. Because I was
RDA.
right, because I was getting ready to get med boarded out because I just
All right. So that was what started it.
I couldn't hear it, but I'm assuming.
Oh, you can't. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Okay, you know what?
No, it could just, as long as everybody else.
No.
can hear it, that's fine.
That's you're now a part of the conversation. Let me make sure you hear everything as well because it does. I need to remember.
We heard it though.
Okay, here we go.
ran out of hoojays. I retired a buck sergeant. I was an E5P. Because I was
RDA.
right, because I
Can we now
Okay.
play him saying
Oh, did
he
you hear
never
that
said he was a
time now?
retired E8? We just watched it. Do we have the timestamp? Was that the clip stamp that was in Discord? Like, can we go? No, like him saying it tonight live while
Yeah,
that was
and it was
playing.
down here somewhere because it took us a while to bring it up.
Oh, you're on the wrong stream though. This isn't Kaiser's stream.
There it is.
Or
Skeptic
throw me
doesn't
off
show
my game.
Kaiser's stream.
You
I'm
just
talking
made
about
an-
live tonight, the one we
You
just
can-
watched. When he
Here
was
we
like,
go.
I never claimed that. We just watched it at
Uh,
the beginning of the show.
You mean the one where Kaiser drops into his stream? I mean, Team drops into Kaiser's stream? Because that's what's
No,
getting
I
ready to
mean
play
on
right-
Kaiser's stream tonight that we watched for like the first part of the show, where he said that he never said that. And
Was that
yes,
the
this
first
is
thing I played?
the first video, yeah.
Let's go.
That you keep running from country to country to country to country,
Let's go over here.
staying fucked up out of because now they treated me like I was their friend. They did. And
Shit, when did he say he didn't claim to be an E8? Was it before this?
and that's fine.
I just like playing them back to back to show what a fucking lying buffoon he is.
And do they have a video of you saying that?
Mm,
Because if I have to, I'll go back and watch the original video.
mm.
Under our words together,
They have video of you saying
You
that,
can
and you
actually
go,
crop
"Mm."
enough words together.
Mm-hmm.
Is he really? Was they
You
were
know, you
really
could
saying in
almost
real
take-
time it was AI?
It sounds like it. I think we just.
Sir, that was on your backup channel. We have it backed up to a Google Drive with all the metadata from YouTube. That's an authentic clip. Skeptic when he used it. If he literally, when I sent him the screen record, he said, "Do you have the link to the actual video and timestamp?" And I sent it to him. So like, dude, it's still up on your channel. Why are you fucking trying to say it's AI? Why is JJ coping so hard for him?
Trying, right? You're trying.
What was said. And you could actually crop enough words together
Mm-hmm.
to where it makes me wonder. And do they have a video of you saying that?
Mm.
Because if I have to, I'll go back and watch the original video.
That's your
actually
response?
Oh, absolutely. And
Fucking loser.
you know, and again, this is something that he's doing for shiz and the Discord drama.
No. How is Discord drama when it's literally a way we share information? Scotto, you know, you've been in there a long time. When there's drama, I try to make it end. I don't like drama. We're here to share information. Sometimes
Totally.
vent to each other, I guess. Like it's not that deep. But no, Skeptic did not do this at my behest. I do not have blackmail over him. Though we are friends, that has absolutely nothing to do with this scenario. The only involvement I have is that when Kaiser started making military claims again, I alerted Skeptic because I knew that Kaiser had told him that he would stop claiming service and stop getting super chats thanking him for his service.
They're pissed off because for going on a year now, the Discord drama whores have been trying to kill this channel.
Pause it,
they
please.
want me.
Any Kaiser people that are watching this now or watch this in the future, I want to make this abundantly clear to you, and then I'm going to end the show. None of this is about numbers, views, or killing his channel. This is 110%, for me at least, about getting justice for Donald Atwater Cameron Jr. He was a U.S. Marine veteran. He deserves to have his killer held accountable for his brutal murder. The veterans are rightfully upset with his stolen valor for profit scheme he was running here. I implore you to look at the evidence. This has nothing to do with his channel, his numbers, or supporting auditors. This has everything to do with supporting the truth and supporting Donald Atwater Cameron Jr.'s family. At the end of the day, that's 110% what it's about. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, Mikey, but people, including Skeptic, think you're a piece of shit. It's not that deep. And in fairness, Skeptic even said he told Wrangler, if you make these claims again, then I'm going to have to say something. Skeptic is a veteran. And he showed he was doing this because Kaiser went and said it again. Yeah, I don't care about your channel. I don't even care about my channel. I don't. I touch a supreme amount of grass. I go live when I feel there's things people need to see or information that needs to get out there. I'm not about that life. Mr. Kaiser's very wrapped up in numbers and subs and super chats and all that. I'm just not one of those people. I come on here to tell you how I feel, to give my opinion on things. Sometimes we have a good laugh together. Sometimes we have a little bit of a cry together. But either way, it's to share information. Sometimes, yeah, exactly. Skeptic told him to stop it. To share information, to sometimes have a little fun. But that's what it should be at the end of the day. Mr. Kaiser's the only one that takes it seriously. But I'm going to leave off with posing a question. I'm going to remove you, Scotto, because I love you, and I'll see you in Discord. Can you drop a link for me?
You got it.
You look fabulous. I love this angle. It's hot. Okay. Mr. Kaiser, I would implore you to spend tonight trying to remember what you said to Team Skeptic on that call about the murder of Donald Atwater Cameron Jr. I want you to deeply reflect on your statements and what you spoke about in those calls. And I hope it keeps you up tonight, because I will sleep like a baby knowing what a dumb shit you are. Stay smart and be good, guys. Have a good night.